Meanwhile, many are voicing their displeasure and even fear with the results of the presidential election, but Governor Eddie Calvo is expressing his enthusiasm over Donald Trump's victory. Here's more. Governor Eddie Calvo maintained his support for Donald Trump even after he was urged to renounce his support in light of the many salacious and oftentimes polarizing remarks the presidential nominee had made.
You know, with Mr. Trump, I've been in public service and politics for 15 years. The guy's been in it for 2 years. And I was a businessman, and obviously I don't condone how some of the crudeness of how he says things, but he was not a politically correct guy because he has not been in politics for a long time. But what I see in the gentleman is sincerity and a love for the nation. So, and I'm supporting him.
And with Trump's victory at yesterday's historic election, Governor Calvo says now is a time to begin focusing on getting Guam's voice heard at the White House. Although the market took a tumble during the national general elections yesterday, Calvo says he's not too worried.
Usually, when something like that happens, there is initial turmoil. But if you notice how everything is stabilized again? So that's usually what happens when there's something anticipated and it doesn't occur.
But even before Trump steps into the Oval Office, Governor Calvo will already be working with the Trump administration. He was appointed to serve as co-chair of Trump's Asia-Pacific Islander Advisory Committee, which the governor says will ensure Guam's voice is heard. In addition, the governor says he's hopeful that President-elect Trump will appoint a Guamanian to serve as a special assistant to communicate directly with him on issues for the territories.
First of all, I want to congratulate Assistant Secretary Kaina. You know, she really worked well with Guam on the territories, but when you have a position of Assistant Secretary at the Department of Interior, and then now we look forward to a position at the White House, you're a lot closer to the ear of the most powerful man in America, the most powerful man in the world. So I have a lot of optimism for the future, that at least our voices will be heard.
Governor Calvo says he will be heading to Washington, D.C. this week to meet with other Republican governors as well as with some federal agencies.